Welcome to quite possibly the most exciting adventure I have ever been on. Literally, I cannot believe this is happening. I have dreamt for such a long time of having my own camper van, and 4 months ago I bought a VW T5 high top, which I'm currently stood in, as a totally blank canvas, ready for me to convert. I will be getting people to help me because I am not a tradie by any means, but I have the vision and I have drawn it out, and this YouTube series is all about bringing that vision to life and giving you a taster of the whole process. So tomorrow the conversion work begins. I have a guy called Ian that's going to be helping me. He's kind of a jack of all trades kind of guy. He's awesome, creative, and gets my vision. So just before we start work, I kind of wanted to do a little tour of the van to show you what it looks like at the beginning, and then the next videos will show you how it comes along and how it takes shape, leading up to the final video of the series, which will be a van tour. I've already had so many questions asking me about how I found my van, how much I paid, what should you look out for when looking for one. It is a tricky and lengthy process finding the van. I think it took me 3 months to find the one that I wanted, but it's worth waiting for, and there are definitely some top tips. So I will be sharing all of those in blog posts and actually an ebook once this whole project is complete. So stay tuned for those, and if you're watching this like after summer 2019, then all the links will be below. This is my VW T5, unnamed at the moment, camper van. Go on then, let's have a tour. So this isn't actually exactly how I bought the van. As you can see, all of this grey stuff, it's been lined because underneath there it has been insulated already, and all the windows were cut in. So I had 2 put on the back, and then one here which will be above the kitchen, and then one on the sliding door. So they've been cut in. That isn't how I bought it. So technically the conversion has already started, but very, very minimal. As you can see, nothing has been done anywhere else. So now I'm going to take you through the idea that I have for the layout and design of the van. And I say idea like that because some of the dreams that I have for the van might not be realistic, they might not be practical, and I don't have that knowledge to kind of determine that now. So when I see Ian tomorrow and we run through exactly what we're going to do, I will know, and I'll probably update you with the things that I was ambitious about. But right now, this is the idea that I have. So at the back, I'm going to have 2 sofa seat things, here and here. Sorry, my terminology is really not very technical. A little seat here with cushions, and a little seat here with cushions, and then there'll be a table on a pedestal here. So the table, this is awful. So a table at the back, and the table will be able to lower so that there'll be a flat, full length, full width of the van bed at the back of the van. So that will probably come to, this is what I need to determine as well. As much as I would love the bed to come all the way back here, so you can lie head there, legs here, I kind of want to use and have a bigger kitchen and more storage. So I might have head here, legs here, and maybe have an option to extend. This is the kind of thing that I need to discuss with Ian, but either way there will be 2 seats at the back with a table that lowers down to make a full length bed, and the cushions then basically all shuffle to make the mattress. So the bed will be at the back, and then above here, this is why I went for the high top, because you've got that extra storage. So up there I will have cupboards, and then on the right over here I will have the kitchen. I have bought the fridge, not yet bought the cooker and stuff because we're going to measure it all up tomorrow, and that will probably come maybe here. And I'd quite like a cupboard, a full length cupboard from top to bottom, for extra storage of spices, because you know I love cooking, and that was one of the reasons as well that I went for the high top, so that I could stand in and cook when I'm parked up. Yeah, storage up here, and then this, you may have seen on Instagram that I installed with my dad the swivel seat. So we basically removed the plate and put this one in, so you twist these little knobs and this whole seat flips round, so that when you're hosting people, or if you need some extra seats, that will turn around and you've got 2 extra seats, as well as the seats at the back. Up here is also extra storage because of this beautiful high top. So above the seats at the front of the van, this will be made into a cupboard so that I can put duvets and bits and blankets and store just anything really. I also have the dream of having a roof rack, so if this is to go ahead, which will be decided tomorrow, this will need to be reinforced. Don't ask me how. The idea and dream actually came from Pinterest. When the whole van life dream for me began, I saw this photo, I don't know if it was one person or a couple, on top of their van at sunset in the mountains with a duvet and a glass of wine, and I thought, that is life. So the fate of that dream would be determined pretty quickly, but hopefully we can make it happen. And the skylights obviously will need to be installed first, and then the roof rack will be built custom around the skylights. There will be a skylight installed here so that it will allow extra daylight onto the bedroom area at the back. It might be, if that doesn't let in enough, that I will install another one here, but it's kind of going to be trial and error and kind of see what happens as we go with most things. I definitely don't make things easy for myself, but when one has a dream, she chases it. So this is going to be a huge project, a very, very exciting one, and one that I think will bring me some of the best adventures of my entire life. For me, the process of bringing it to life is just as exciting and important and fun as going out and having the road trips once the van's complete. So I'm not going to be rushing this conversion. I am going to be taking my time, making sure it's right, and yeah, I am very, 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 very excited. I will see you in the next episode.